Hello all my beautiful, beautiful people out there. This is the Twin Love here with your Twin Flame energy update, and this is for the, I do believe, 6th of November up until the 12th of November. So like always guys, just before I get into anything, I just want to again thank you all so much for your love and support, and you know, for reaching out, for your own personal twin readings as well, for your amazing feedback, for your likes, your subscribes, your sharing, your comments, everything that you do always is such an honour, and I'm so very, very grateful to all of you as well. And also, I would just like to ask a big favour, if you don't mind. All of the people that I have done personal twin flame readings for, or general readings, if you would mind that I use your feedback as testimonials in my Facebook group. Please, can you just let me know, yes or no, if that would be okay? I don't want to screenshot anything that you've sent me if it's not acceptable or okay for me to do so. So please, I'm just asking those, if you don't mind, if I do use them. So please either leave me a comment below and just say yes or no. I'm not going to be offended if it's a no, by the way, but I wanted to ask your permission first. And then if so, thank you. That would be very helpful for me too. Now then, I'm going to get straight into it now, guys. So, what a week. Wow. I don't know how you guys were, but I'm going to tell you mine not so good, actually. Not in terms with Twin. Me and Twin have been lovely. He's actually been my rock this week. He's been very supportive and very loving and very just beautiful. But my God, there has been triggers, negative energies, you know, circumstances coming up that has, you know, been very hurtful, and outside energies and influences that have been very dark. I did say this was coming, you know, I did say the darkness is trying to get in, but you know what? It showed me that the light is strong enough to bounce back. And it did show me, after all that happened this week, that the light is there and we are so protected and so loved and supported that the dark just won't win. And it tried to get in this week, and you know what? Actually, it didn't win. As hurt as I was on the Saturday, it was a bad day, which ironically was the full moon. So, you know, all of these things were happening for a very good reason. And it's because there were still situations that needed to be put into healing, and there's still circumstances that need to be called in for forgiveness. But you know what? I'm glad it all happened and went and got to a head this week, because it needed to, because these toxic energies have needed to leave my life. You know, and these snakes and these foxes that have been coming up in our readings, and these mice, you know, the mouse, and all these niggles and negativity. This is exactly what I was talking about. And for me, this all happened this last week. So good. Thank God, because I can finally get it out of my life. So anyway, I've had a lot of information, by the way. I've written it all down. So please bear with me, because I'm going to go through what I've been given, okay? This came through channeling. So, right, here goes. Moon phases are super powerful, especially this year. The full moons are helping all the crap coming to the surface to be cleared, and the new moons are helping with new chapters, beginnings, and bringing in the positivity and love into our lives. So, allow the moon mazes, really, I can't talk, the moon phases to aid you. So whatever is going on with the negative crap that's coming to be cleared, just let the moon do its job, because it's really triggering you for a reason, because it wants it to leave your life. You don't need it anymore. So with that full moon phase, allow it to come to the surface, digest what's happened, do your reflection, put it into forgiveness and healing and love and light, and release it out of your life. Okay, that's what the full moon is for. With the new moon, get excited because it's going to bring about new beginnings in love, in chapters, in anything that you want manifested. This is what it's going to aid you with the new moon, all right? So every negative situation that is happening right now is the universe's way of clearing out the negative, dark, toxic energies, which enables us to take one step further towards union. As long as we learn the lessons and actually deal with these situations in the right way, then we can move forward more into the light and one more level upwards in our vibrations, okay? Believe in yourselves and your inner strength and see the lessons for what they truly are. The brighter your light shines, the more people are drawn to you. With this comes a lot of jealousy from others, but just know it's because of their insecurities and not because of you, okay? Do not take what they project onto you personally. It's their projection, it's not yours. You carry on rising your vibration and letting your light shine as much as you possibly can, because the right people will be with you. The true people, the honest people, the decent people, the genuine people will be with you. And all of this dark, jealousy, rubbish, ridiculousness will leave your lives. I'm not joking. I'm nearly 40 years old. I don't do playground behaviour or bullying. I'm sorry. Get out. Off you go. Okay? Those who are willing to shine will join you. Others will fall away by the wayside. Don't forget that. People, when you set your example and you raise your vibrations and you do the right thing by people, your light shines. People will love you. And those who want their lights to shine will join you, and their lights will be shining as brightly as yours. And you will help spread that vibration of love together. And if a few people are not liking that, let them go. Wish them well, wish them love and light, help them release their own insecurities and their jealousies and their hatred, and let it go out of your life, because it's not you, it's them, all right? Now then, twins. Twins are under divine protection and love and light. Never forget that. We're under divine protection. We were brought here on this 3D plane in this lifetime to get in union. Never forget that, okay? The divine will always work with you and do whatever it takes to help you into union. Divine masculines are really now seeing their divine feminines on a soul level. They're seeing past the physical, and they're truly acknowledging how incredible their divine feminines are. The divine feminines, the higher in vibration you rise, the more you're helping the divine masculines do the same. You're the goddess, and you're their warrior, their fighter for love and truth. And you're helping them see their inner, most beautiful light too. The more you're loving yourselves, the more they're loving themselves. Okay, so keep going. Now then, 1111 Gateway is coming up. They're saying, speak up. Don't hesitate to stand completely naked. Heart connect and don't hold back. Shine your light brighter than what you've ever shined before. Because this gateway is a very, very significant time for twins. So if you have yet to stand in your truth and have yet to have been vulnerable and have yet to express your level of love, then now is the time to do so, okay? Do not hold back. And also this week, detox, plenty of water and natural foods. You need to replenish your soul with all the vitamins and minerals that you possibly can, all right? So, goodness this week. 1111 Gateway is falling this weekend. So, you know, do the legwork, guys. All right then, so that's the actual messages that came through. So, in terms of the cards now, My nose feels really fuzzy today. I feel like a lot of energy going on in my head right now. And I think it's because my third eye is opening up a lot more in this last couple of days. Right, okay, so divine feminines, we've got the sun. And the sun is ultimate achievement and great success. It's bright blessings. It's the sun lighting the way. It's all of that positivity in that energy, pure light. And this is what I'm saying to you. You know, the cards jump out after I channel and they're just showing me about the light that I've told you about. Shine that light brighter than what you've ever shined it before. All right? It's very, very vitally important that you stand in your truth this week. This gateway is coming up for us. Do not miss out on this opportunity. Okay? Take control of what you want. You've got the power to manifest every beautiful thing in your lives because you know what? You deserve it. So don't hold back. Okay? Shine that light because you're going to have the outcome that you're aspiring towards. So keep having that faith and that trust. Okay? And underneath we've got the Three of Swords. Now the Three of Swords is all about that heartbreak, that loss, that separation, okay? And this is why you need to shine your lights bright this week, because you're getting past this heartbreak and this heart loss and this separation. You're coming through the other end of it, all right? This needed to happen because you needed to clear out all of the crap. Yes, it's painful. But you're not going to die. You're going to survive the pain. You're going to learn from this pain. And you're going to shine even brighter because of this pain. So this is always a necessary thing to go through. Okay? Be grateful for it. Because you have never got anything to fear. You will never lose in life, guys. There is no such thing as losing. You will only ever learn. And that is the most beautiful thing. Alright? Because once you deal with this pain, because you're going to be shining your lights bright, because you've got that positive outcome to this heartbreak, you are now going to be releasing these burdens. There's the Ten of Wands. And this is about completing the bullshit. Okay? It's completing that burdens that you've been carrying. The burdens are now coming to an end. You don't need to carry them anymore. You finally got the last wand. And you're done. Now you can go into your new beginning because of this. It's a completion. It's the end of that cycle. And the burdens are finally going to be released off your shoulders. Okay? You don't need to carry them anymore. And then we've got news coming to us. This is news coming. The Page of Swords is about, you know, bringing in that sense of that communication. Things that are going to be said to you, and it's going to enable you to act immediately within that situation. So whatever's coming to you, you're going to have to act immediately. So it could be news that you've been waiting on, all right? But it's going to create that action that you've been waiting to create. So the news is now finally coming. It's en route, okay? And it's going to enable you to move forward, all right? So the Divine Masculines. Still much the same cards, actually, I've got to say, for the Divine Masculines, because they've got the Moon, okay? So the Moon, as you know, is about the illusions. It's about addressing the dark aspect, because the dark, whatever's been hidden is now coming into light, okay? The Moon is shining down on what's been hidden. And this is the Divine Masculines dealing with that situation within themselves. They're dealing with their own toxic energies in their lives that they're having to get rid of. They're dealing with their own illusions, their own egos, the illusions of their egos, okay? So this is still the energy that they're in, all right, which is absolutely brilliant. We need them to still be in that space because we still need them to be doing the legwork, and that's exactly what they are doing, all right? They're doing their work still, and this is just showing us that they're still in that space, all right? And this is also following on with the Four of Swords, because they're needing their time out. They're needing that rest, that rejuvenation, because they're dealing with a lot of situations. It could be dealing with their karmics. It could be dealing with their breakups. It could be dealing with their feelings. You know, they're trying to suss out how they're going to go about moving towards the love of their lives. And, you know, this is why Divine Feminines, we still have to have that level of patience, you know, because they're still doing their level of work here. But they're preparing themselves for action. They're preparing themselves, okay? So they're just, you know, doing whatever they can to reserve their energies, because they know it's going to be full steam ahead, okay? And there we have it, the Death card. Again, for the Divine Masculines, because they're still going through their transformation. They are transforming. They are becoming reborn. They have rebirth in their lives, because it's the death of their egos that they're working on. All right? It's really amazing how the same cards jump out. Honestly, I still get blown away by my cards. I just think they're just magical. How do they know? And there we have them coming into the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is the feminine energy. You know, don't forget, guys, when we actually go through the death of our egos and we are going through our transformation, we tap into our energy with who we are as a complete unit, because we're made up of masculine and feminine energies, as you know, okay? And what we do when we go through the transformation, we find that balance with the feminine and the masculine within. And this is what the masculines are doing. They're finding that balance with their feminine energies within, because they're coming more into a place of nurturing, of the feminine energy, of the sensitivity of the feminine, of the love. And the Queen of Cups is all about that. It's about nurture. It's about love. It's about rebirth. It's about sensitivity, compassion, empathy. And this is where they're coming into. So how absolutely beautiful is that? Isn't that wonderful? So with the 5D energies, we've got the King of Swords, the Hanging Man, and the Eight of Wands. So the King of Swords, this is for both now, okay? This is for both the Divine Masculines and Feminines. So the King of Swords represents, you know, standing in your ultimate truth, really. He's a bringer of clarity and a bringer of justice. And, you know, he fights. He's a fighter because he's sat there and he's processed so much of his thoughts, where he's ready to bring clarity to situations. And with the Hanging Man in this circumstance, it's just about that patience that I was telling you about. It's just standing in the place of contentment, just allowing it to unfold naturally, being patient with the process, okay? Because you know in 5D you're connected in 3D as well, but you're connected all the time. And the Eight of Wands is really about forward movement. You know, Cupid's arrow is there, guys. And the universe is working in our favour, and it's going to be bringing in a lot of forward movement, and things are going to start to happen very quickly, okay? So that's the actual follow-on to those energies. Now with the actual happenings, no more snakes, no more mice, no more foxes, guys. Alleluia. I think we dealt with that now. So what we have are the clouds, the stork and the dog. Now the clouds is just that residue of what's happened over the last week. You know, it's just that going into your thoughts, you know, thinking and reflecting about situations. And the stork is representative of forward movement. So it's like the Eight of Wands in this circumstances. So things are going to start to happen now. Things are going to start being put into motion. And you've got a good friend in this circumstance that is going to be helping you through situations this week. Okay? So you've got good friends around you this week. Now then, we have coming down here, we've got the Divine Feminine, we've got the Rider again, and we've got the Moon. So, Divine Feminine, you're going to be having news coming to you this week. People are going to be reaching out. They're going to be bringing about beauty and luck in your life. You've got a great honour coming to you. And you're going to be hearing from those who have gone quiet on you. So if that means the Divine Masculines have gone quiet on you, expect to hear from them. Expect communication this week, okay? Because you've got something very beautiful and very lucky. Because the Moon in this deck is beauty and luck. And it's an honour unfolding, okay? It's a very beautiful card. So this is what you've got coming to you, okay? And there it is. The Love, the Divine Masculines, and the Boat. So this is the Love with the Divine Masculines, like I said in this line here. This is the love the masculines are feeling for their Divine Feminines. This is hearing and receiving the news from your Divine Masculine too. But this is the Divine Masculines really standing in their heart space. And there's going to be a lot of forward movement with the Boat too. The Boat came out last week. This is a lot of forward movement. It's your ship's cargo coming in. It's finally the ship is bringing your rewards in. It's also to do with travel. It's also to do with being overseas. So if your Divine Masculine is overseas, it could well be that he'll be reaching out to you from across the water too. All right? So this will be significant for some of you too. So how beautiful is that? You know, yes, the energies were intense with the moons. Yes, we had to still get rid of a lot of toxic energies and deal with a lot of hurtful situations. But you know what? We woke up today because we survived it and we've still got love in our hearts. So isn't that what's important? There you go. I wouldn't worry. And just over here, you've got the mountain, the bear and the side. And the mountain and bear are very similar in terms of something very strong, very substantial, having that inner strength, overcoming obstacles, and the changes that are happening for you around you are happening because you're strong enough to deal with it and you're strong enough to overcome it. Because these changes are actually the changes of getting rid of the rubbish in your lives. All right? Coming into a clearer space that is truth, that is strong, that is supportive. And that's the ultimate divine, always protecting us. Never doubt them, okay? So, guys, use the gateway this week, okay? Follow your hearts, stand in your truth, be naked, be vulnerable. Do not hesitate to speak your truth this week, okay? Be brave. Your twins love you. They love you as much as you love them. So don't hold back, okay? Do not hold back. And just know that you've got every good thing in your lives. And I love you so much. So I'm going to love you and leave you with that. Thank you always for your support, your love. And again, reach out to me if you want your own personal twin flame journey doing. My email's below and everything will be in the description of what you need to do and everything like that. All right, darling? So just reach out anytime and I love you and I will speak to you very soon. Mwah. God bless you all. Bye.